we have a group toast from the bridesmaids who are not sisters or sisters-in-law. And what we're going to do is we're going to give David a little list as well about things that he may not know about Rachel. And we strongly encourage that he takes notes because this is very important stuff. We have a little bit of notes that we have to follow as well, so please forgive us. We're each going to read something funny that we know about Rachel, and then something a little bit sentimental. So we're just kind of going to go down the line, take notes as you feel, and we'll work on it. Let's see. Lauren, would you like to go first?
Okay, no matter how many times you quote a movie, Fifth Element, Dirty Dancing, doesn't matter what it is, it's still hilarious, and she probably can't say the whole quote without just dying laughing. She probably won't finish the quote. Yeah. Yes, okay. And then my more sentimental. No matter what kind of mood you're in, no matter what kind of day you've had, or how long it's been even since you've talked, Rachel can always say exactly the right thing to make it perfect and special and a wonderful moment. So she always knows just how to be and how to be wonderful.
Okay, let's see. This is very small.
I know.
Okay, my funny thing, Rachel would endure anything to go snow skiing. And I say this because she has gone on 2 family ski trips with me. You don't understand. There are family members that will not go on this family ski trip, so she has willingly come twice on this trip for the love of skiing. Or maybe the love of my family. I'm not quite sure exactly, but I'd like to say it's skiing. But frankly, if anybody can handle my family in 2 long road trips, 8-hour road trips, mind you, she's practically family for me now, so she's in. But just know, you need to take her skiing once in a while. And my sentimental is she writes beautifully and directly from the heart, and I'm sure that you already know this, as well as she speaks that way as well. And she, in fact, gave my husband and I a letter whenever we graduated, and it was just the most beautiful letter I have ever written, or ever read in my entire life. Probably, I mean, it was art. And I posted it on our fridge, and I read it every time I go to the freezer to get a veggie patty. I'm like, oh, nice. And she really boosts me every single day with her writing, and I love it. And even cards, random cards she'll send too. Those go on the fridge. I'm like, ooh, Rachel boost. Nice. So yes, she is a wonderful writer, so please enjoy it.
I have my own, it's in bigger text. Because I'm not the good speaker, so I'm going to be more of the reader. But as you guys can tell from hearing me right now, I have a pretty high-pitched voice. It's a true story. And it tends to get even higher when I'm a little bit excited, a little bit happy, anxious. And Rachel is the same way. And so on occasion, we have been referred to as Chip and Dale. I'm not really sure how to tell which one's which, but we are called Chip and Dale, yes. And so we can expect that whenever we get together, dogs in the area might start freaking out due to the high-pitched, excited tones. But David, I know that you already know this, and I believe it was referred to earlier by Richard, kind of mimicking the tones. We know, and David, I just want you to remind you that's going to happen, and maybe you should invest in some Netflix. And then sentimentally, I ran across a quote that I wanted to share with you guys, and I really like it because I think it applies to you and David as a couple, but I think it also equally applies to you and me as friends. So here goes. It says, as you sit side by side through this roller coaster of life, remember to scream from the peaks, hold hands through the dips, laugh through the loops, and enjoy every twist and turn, for the ride is better because you share it together. That's good.
Okay, really quick, I was in France with Rachel, so I've only known her a short time, but when you live alone in a foreign country, and you have no other friends, as David and Richard can contest, you get to know each other real quick. On my second night of knowing Rachel, she walks into my dorm room and asks, if a murderer comes in, am I going to jump out my 4th floor window or take my chances kicking his ass? You just be ready, David. Rachel's got your back. Also, if you get her really drunk, you're the best. The wine is the best. The song is the best. Everything is great. And last but not least, my greatest piece of advice for you is when you have Rachel drinking, be really prepared for anything. Because while she's tiny, when she is drunk, her dead weight is like a metric ton. Be it carrying her across a foreign land or trying to help her pull up her pants in Germany. She's heavy. And sentimentally, you're a wonderful person. You are so happy. And I never would have survived France if it wasn't for Rachel. I love you. I'm really trying not to cry.
Well, David, my little piece of advice for you is that, well, not advice, but something that Rachel's really good at is she will always hold your hair when you maybe have had a little too much to drink. And I know this may be a problem for you. What you may not know is that she may be the reason that you have had a little too much to drink and are now spending the night with the toilet. On a more sentimental note, this is for both of you. I knew David and I had a very, very serious conversation about how Rachel is always right. And in that moment, I knew that he was the man for her. He has mastered the one thing you must know about Rachel McGann if you are to spend the rest of your life with her. But more than that, I really believe you are the man for her because I've never seen her happier in these 10 years that I've known her and been so close with her. So I'm so grateful that you are in her life, and I'm so grateful that you are in my life, and I wish you guys the absolute best.